This is Grace Modlana. This is her ex-boyfriend. And she allegedly paid for his funeral. Let's get into it. Hi guys, my name is Asanda Kati and welcome to my YouTube channel where I give you my opinions and takes on trending topics globally. Today I'm going to be talking about TikTok, South African TikTok sensation Grace Modlana, who's known for her beautiful, aesthetically pleasing lifestyle content. Grace Modlana is trending unfortunately, as from my perspective, for wrong reasons. This comes after Grace Modlana allegedly went out and put out a public statement on TikTok where she basically got into detail about her ex-boyfriend. Her ex-boyfriend has since passed on and she has been taking care of all the funeral arrangements. Funeral arrangements include her informing his friends online as well as his colleagues, allegedly, because she had all of his belongings, his cell phone, and etc., because they were pretty close. Now, the sad thing is, Grace Modlana has a current partner, allegedly, and in her having a current partner, she went to the ex-boyfriend's funeral as a wife, allegedly. This is what I think. So that I don't get in trouble, this is Grace at the ex-boyfriend's funeral. Allegedly, they dated all through college for 5 years and she was keeping the relationship secret while she was building herself. However, on social media, people have been saying, nah, girl, we know the deal. Like, Grace Modlana's friends allegedly have come out to say, nah, we know the deal, we know the guy, and they did indeed date for 5 years, but within those 5 years, she was fitting the check for everything, and she was basically paying him to be in a relationship with her. She took care of his home. She took care of his home. Sorry, God. She took care of his home. She took care of his mother financially. She would send money back home, allegedly. And she was just a budding wife with a girlfriend tender. And Gracie, she has remained mum on that. She has just remained mum, has said nothing but carried on, continued to go bury her ex-boyfriend alongside his family. And it's been alleged that she paid for the funeral. So, my thing is this: if you dated someone for 5 years, as long as that person is not your husband, so you have absolutely no right paying the role of the wife, in the sense that you should not be in the first one putting the sand in the casket, allegedly. You should not be the person going to head up the funeral arrangements, speaking. Like, why are you there? And it's even sad for me. Like, I am blaming the family more than her, because she makes money out of garnering people's attention. Like, let me tell you something, guys. There is a psychological study, you can Google this, a psychological study that proves that once you start making money out of something, you become obsessed with it, because a person can never have enough of money, so they're always going to make more money no matter how much money they have. So it's like you become obsessed with whatever job that you're doing. Grace Modlana makes money from predominantly her TikTok following, her online presence, right? So they like, it's no surprise that she'd go to unimaginable depths to actually get people's attention. Now she used her ex-boyfriend's death to get that attention, allegedly, and I feel like it's expected. Vele, these influencers, they go above and beyond. Some others sacrifice their souls for this for like attention. So it's Grace would go to such lengths. Even Lerato Ngomalo, who I love, who's also a content creator, who was allegedly once Grace's friend, allegedly went on her Instagram and called her a cloud chaser. And for me, it's like, of course she's a cloud chaser, so are you. Like Lerato Ngomalo is always talking about her partner, always talking about the parties her partner attends, because he's allegedly one of the 1% of the world. Like, he makes money and he hangs out with millionaires and billionaires, and she documents that journey. She documents her being in Sweden. She documents every aspect of her life, even though she hides her husband or her fiance's face. Oksalayo, she is also to some extent a cloud chaser. So just because Grace went to extremes, it doesn't take away the fact that she's also the same thing. So it's giving hypocritical for me see as far as is involved. However, at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's just she's being hypocritical and she's being a hater. Like, shut the hell up. If you're not friends with somebody anymore for whatever reason, don't talk negatively about them just out of the fact that you guys were once friends. Respect the fact that you once had a relationship, you once had a friendship, and shut the up, allegedly, right? So as I said, I'm blaming the guy's family more than I'm blaming Grace. Grace was not right, for sure, but the guy's family, how can you allow an ex-girlfriend of the deceased to pay for the funeral? Like, what in the poverty? Like, no matter you don't take advantage of another person's kindness. And even if, let's say, yeah, she said I want to pay for the funeral, and she did pay for the funeral, as a mom, why would you want your child's funeral obviously uzoposta lo muntu, she's a content creator allegedly, or maybe the family didn't know she was going to post. Irrespective, if they didn't know she was going to post, they were using her. They were using her for her money. Sent offer, right? And to be honest, guys, I think the guy did love Grace to some extent, because why does she have his belongings if bengamthandi? Like, which guy would voluntarily give a girl his phone unless he genuinely loves her, right? And on top of that, like, which guy on top of that would like spend 5 years with someone, irrespective of the fact that she pays his way? If that was the truth, guys are very selfish with their time. The fact that they even moved in together, allegedly, it shows that to some degree he did love her and he had so much respect for her, and they had a friendship. Yes, they broke up and moved on, and I'm sure that gutted Grace, because I wouldn't like to invest in a guy only for another girl to reap the benefits, because apparently after those 5 years the guy worked a good job, and then when he could afford it he then moved on. And for me, it's like, in the interim, when he was dating with Grace was footing the bill allegedly, I would feel used and abused, and I think there is a hint of resentment. That's why she's using him for clout allegedly, or using him for content, because like somewhere subconsciously I'm sure she's like, you also used me for my money, honey, so let me use you, even beyond the casket, even beyond your death. Let me use you, allegedly. I don't know. I just report these news, honey. Either way, I just wish I wish this guy. That's why I didn't want to mention his name, so his soul can rest in peace. I wish them nothing. I wish his family nothing but the best of luck. I wish Grace nothing but the best of luck. I hope the guy that dates her now, invests in her and loves her and shows her, which as a woman you don't have to pay for love. You just get it, you know. And I just hope this all boils over, and you know, but it's like ihlazo, and just for my sister's sake, allegedly. Please do tell me what you guys think in the comment section. If you agree with me, please do press the like button and do subscribe for more of my videos. Goodbye.